Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Okay guys, இதான் நம்ம விளையாட போகிற கேரக்டரு ரோவர். பார்ப்போம் என்னதான் ஆகுதுன்ட்டு. போகுதுன்னு தெரியல கேமு. நானே இந்த கேமுக்கு புதுசு தான். ஓகே, நீ தொட்ட இடத்துலேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுதா? குட் குட். ஓ, என்ன ஃப்ரேம் ரேட் இவ்வளோ அடி வாங்குற மாதிரி தெரியுது. இல்லை நார்மலாக தான் இருக்குது. இதுவும் ஆன்லைன் கேமுன்றனால கொஞ்சம் பாவம் தான். கொஞ்சம் இருக்கு லேகு. நேற்று இங்கே தான் வந்தோம். இதுக்கப்புறம் பேச வேண்டியதெல்லாம் பேசி முடிச்சாச்சு. ஓகே ஓகே, வெளியில் போகிறோமா? சூப்பர் சூப்பர். The Solaris 3 ன்ற இடம் ரெமனன்ட் ஆனது நம்ம scientific lights assumptions that can permanently hold remnant energy. Weapons for resonators to compact transcend discords. Packet discords created by waveform phenomenal and dangerous entities like ever-changing forms. They possess transcend cores and feed on other frequencies to maintain stability and evolve. These creatures mimic through an white resonance cord. These வந்தாச்சு. இப்போ நம்ம yang கிட்ட போவோம். Have to interact yang.
Rover.
She's yeah.
Over the. So long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox?
அப்படி தெரியல. அந்த அம்மா அவனை பார்க்கவே இல்லை.
So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall.
The wind is rising. In it, I sense disturbance and unrest. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid.
Aren't you the practical type? I'd love me some chili sauce tofu, jinjo mao chai, spicy meat slices. Ugh, I'm starving. Wait a sec.
Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
The tokens. பார்த்துட்டாங்களா?
So, what's so special about them?
So Chixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou. All right, but just still waiting.
Okay. எங்க போனோம்? ரெண்டு வந்திருக்கே. இந்த குழந்தை கிட்ட கேட்போம்.
I don't have candy like that. But I got this. It's really good. You can have one. No need to thank me. Please.
ஓகே. சாக்லேட் கொடுத்துருக்காளுங்க. சூப்பர். சாக்லேட்.
There's still some distance to the Huashu Academy. Let's see who reaches there faster.
I just installed some apps for you. Please try looking for one that's called Utilities on the terminal.
அத வேற பார்க்கணுமா?
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero,
water animation பயங்கரமா பண்ணிருக்கானுங்க.
You gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
போடுங்க கைஸ், பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கோங்க, அப்படியே லைக்கை போடுங்க. இங்கேருந்து அங்கே போக முடியாது, ஹையர் கிரவுண்ட்ஸ் எடுத்தே ஆகணும். இப்போ 3 கேரக்டரை மாறிக்கலாம். சூப்பர். எல்லாத்தையும் நம்ம பார்க்குற எல்லாத்தையும் ஆட்டையை போட்டுறணும். சூப்பராக இருக்கு. பா, இந்த தண்ணியிலே 1 மணி நேரம் நீந்தலாம் போல. பிரமாதமான எஃபெக்ட். அதான் லோ கிராஃபிக்ஸ்லேயே இவ்வளோ நல்ல எஃபெக்ட். எப்படி நான் மேலே போகிறது, அதை பற்றி தான் யோசிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். பா, சரியான ஜம்ப் அடிக்கிறா. மறுபடியும் தண்ணியில் விழுந்துட்டேன். இதான் தேவையில்லாத வேலைன்றது. எத்தனை ஜிகாபைட்ஸில் ரெக்கார்ட் ஆகிட்டு இருக்குன்னு தெரியல. அதை எடுத்து பார்த்தா தான் தெரியும் ஒழுங்காக ரெக்கார்ட் ஆகுதா இல்லையான்னு. ஓ, நம்ம ரிவர்ஸில் வந்துட்டோமா? ஆஹா, தப்பு பண்ணிட்டோமே. இங்கே அங்கிட்ட பேசுவோமா? போடு, ஜம்பை போடு. இங்கதான் வர வேண்டிய இடம் வந்தாச்சு.
Yeah? What? When did he disappear?
Nobody
calls.
மறந்துட்டுக்கறா.
Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after. If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinjo Speedster, will be there in a sec. Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own?
Sure.
Okay, bro.
Rover.
இதுக்குள்ள போ. இதான் இப்போதைய டார்கெட். ஷின்சு is a fortified city in the frontier. Stands guard against the loom dance, and this god rises as one of 6 major regions. It bears the weight of the responsibility as the youngest provincial capital. The Midnight Rangers defend its northern part. Okay, இதை வந்து படிச்சுட்டு தியரி படிக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கு.
She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortifi from the Department of Safety. Baiju once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baiju, but anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
Okay.
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baiju, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at
Okay.
all. It was us who bothered you.
Baisha should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
முடிஞ்சிச்சு.
This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety.
Data analyst room
He
எங்க?
was
அதோ
born in the
பாஷி
new
இங்க தான்
Federation,
இருக்காங்க.
and he joined the Washu Academy of P.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any
Okay.
discoveries during your trip to the city hall?
Okay. You show Bashi the tokens and tell her about what happened.
What do
Okay.
you think, Baiju?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Yes, Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head within the Department of Safety. One moment, please.
Okay.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that. I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal?
Best try பண்ணுங்க.
I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind.
Okay. முன்னாடி அப்சர்வ் பண்ணது
How
சொல்றாங்க.
did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. How do you define monster? For resonators like you, when a resonator's mental capacity is overwhelmed, they may lose control of their forte, causing an overflow of resonance energy. We have established a comprehensive overclock diagnosis process to accurately predict potential risks of overclocking.
Diagnosis பண்ண போறாங்களா?
Your waveform graph
அவர்
shows a
டெர்மினல் அந்த
remarkable level of
எக்கோ போல
stability,
உடம்புக்குள்ள இருக்கு.
surpassing any resonator I've encountered.
அது இது
Your risk of
பண்றதுக்காக
overclocking should
கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்காக
be
இப்ப
minimal.
பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
You don't need to worry about that for the time being. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body, a universe. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still.
ஓகே ஓகே. நம்ம வெளியில போலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அதுவே தூக்கி போட்டுருச்சா?
Simulated training ground. Don't worry. Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
கோட் ஃபைட் இதுதான் நம்மளுக்கு வேணும். 3 பேரை மாத்தி மாத்தி அடிக்கிறேன்டா. வாங்கடா.
As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
The end has come. Keep it together.
Slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your body.
போடு. போடு முடிச்சுடு.
We've gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And
okay. Action block.
Moon.
Angala.
What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Boss fight ஆடா. ஆஹா. சரியான அனிமேஷன் கைஸ். Oh my god. Devil bro இது. போச்சு இதை எப்படி நம்ம இப்போ தூக்க போறோம் ஆஹா
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw?
இந்த ஒரு டெஸ்ட்டுக்கு ஓகே பார்த்தவங்க ரெண்டு பேர்கிட்ட சொல்லியாச்சு
Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the crownless. Might be even higher. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation.
Okay.
I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it.
Okay, super.
In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
Okay. Thank you so much. New function unlock. Come on.
A researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where this encounter will take us. Yotan and I will ensure your safety.
Okay, இப்போ பாய்ஷி கொண்டு வந்தாச்சா அதில் இது யார் மார்ட்டி மார்ட்டிக்கிட்ட என்ன என்கொயர் பண்ணுறது
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Okay.
Mr. Mortifi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We can certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good.
Rover, Mr. Mortifee's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? An amiable person, we haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortifee needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Okay.
Yes, of course. Indeed. You just pointed out of your workshop.
Okay.
Stop, sweet talk. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded point. I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full
Okay.
of them.
Oh. Shang-Chi இருக்காங்க.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr.
Okay guys,
Mortifee's
இருங்க
description.
ஒரு 5 minutes இருங்க, தண்ணி குடிச்சிட்டு வந்துடுறேன். ஓகே கைஸ், அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம்.
Though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should.
ஓகே, நம்ம நண்பர்கிட்ட போவோம், இது பண்ணுவோம். ஓகே,
This should be it. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortifee. மார்ட்டி கிட்ட போய் காமிக்க போகிறோம். Mr. Mortifee, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence.
Okay.
The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collected, and the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortifi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
Okay, completed.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
Okay.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
என்ன வந்தது என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சா தெரியலையே
Mao Cheng Si Wu Wei.
symptoms including fever to combat this. Okay guys, இத படிச்சுக்கங்க.
There are 2
இது அதேதானா இல்ல இங்க கொஞ்சம் அது இது போட்டு பிளாக் பண்ணிருக்காங்க சென்சார் பண்ணிருக்காங்க இது அதே இல்ல இது வேற ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரெசனேட்டர்னு இருக்கு ஆர்கைவ் நேம் ஓகே என்ன போட்டிருக்காங்க ஓகே இதுதான் நாங்க பார்த்தோம் ப்ரோ கிரவுண்ட்லெஸ் and boosted and they invincibility. 3 days later the battle controller and soldiers reporting seeing there is an standing next to Jew. This one marked at the founding of that same here. Okay.
If I remember correctly, Zhengzhou was established during a year of Wei. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhengzhou's founding, and the formidable tacit discord described here.
Okay, நம்மளுக்கு தேவையான ஆர்கை கிடைச்சிருச்சு. நம்ம அதை எடுத்துன்னு போய் யாங் கிட்ட கொடுக்கணும். யாங் தான் அது அதே தான் கொலையே தான்.
Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to, simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets. We both had a reason for meeting. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me, and maybe she was running out of time, or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without... If it were you...
anime படத்துல தான் அப்படி பண்றானுங்கன்னு பார்த்தா இங்கேயும் அப்படிதான் கைஸ் பண்றானுங்க. பேசியே கொள்றானுங்க. ஆனால் ஜாப்பனீஸ்காரன் எதில் கெட்டியாக இருக்கிறானோ இல்லையோ ஆனிமே வச்சு கார்ட்டூன் பண்ணுறதுலே பயங்கரமான ஆளாக இருக்கானுங்க. ரொம்ப நேரம் இந்த ஸ்க்ரீன்ல நின்றுட்டு இருக்கு. அதே மேட்டர் தான், கொடுத்த மேட்டரே இங்க கொடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கானுங்க கைஸ். சரி போ.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle, I received a report about someone going missing. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for Huh? Are you not going to investigate? All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab...
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. Boy, I wonder what it's like to live in the city hall. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall.
இப்போ அந்த புது ட்ரிக்கை பறந்து பறந்து போட போகிறேங்க. டிஸ்பிளேவே டேமேஜ் ஆயிருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நோ ப்ராப்ளம், அதான் புது டிஸ்பிளே ஆர்டர் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இப்போ நம்ம எங்கே போகிறோம்? டியாலில் போய் ரெஸ்ட் எடுக்க போகிறோம். நான் வந்துட்டேன் வர வேண்டிய இடத்துக்கு.
Mrs. Pamela, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
ஆஹா, இதுலேயும் நூடுல்ஸ் பாருங்கடா. சாப்பிட்டு முடிச்சாச்சா?
What did I tell ya?
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijou's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could jam with just a few tugs of the rope. I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijou leading the pack. Hook, line, and sink. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it only took us one trip to the academy to solve half of our problems. I don't
What's our next plan of action, Rover? Bijou said the leaf bears the frequencies of tacit discords, so it must be from a tree near a tacit field. Then we must leave the city to pursue this lead. The access pass may be another hint. There are usually no checkpoints set up in the city besides at City Hall. A pass isn't required unless you have to leave the city.
Now, why didn't I think of that? That's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, alright, Yang Yang?
Without a doubt.
Okay, போவோம் நம்ம இன்னொரு ஈவென்ட் ஃபங்க்ஷனா ஒரு கவர்னன்ட் கிடச்சிருக்கு. ஜம்ப் பண்ணி போவோம். சூப்பரே. ஓகே, நான் வாங்க போவோம்.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them too.
Okay.
If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
ஏதோ இருக்கு.
Let me be there for everyone.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
லெவல் 20க்கு போய்ட்டுமா? இந்த அம்மா தான் இருக்கிறது ஹையஸ்ட் லெவலா? இந்த அம்மா லெவல் அப் பண்ண முடியாதா? இந்த அம்மா லெவல் 15 வரைக்கும் போயிடுவாங்க. இது நம்ம ரோவர் அப்கிரேட் பண்ணுவோம். நம்ம வச்சுருந்த ரோவரே நம்ம அப்கிரேட் பண்ணலாம். எப்படி 16 வரைக்கும் போகிறாங்க. பரவாயில்ல. ரோவர் அப்கிரேடு. ரோவரோட அட்டாக்ஸ் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் நல்லா பலமாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வெப்பனரி இங்கே இருக்கே.
Did you hear that?
That should be the Midnight Ranges training camp. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits.
நம்ம அவர்கிட்ட அப்புறம் போவோம். நமக்கு இங்கே டார்கெட் இருக்கு.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
சூப்பர், சரியான ஜம்ப். Echoing march unlocked.
access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift, and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you—
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Okay,
Well,
unbound.
everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives.
Okay.
Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens, but we have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news.
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away?
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find a... It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified.
Okay.
Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Good to go.
I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass. No one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers.
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the desert. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
Okay. ஒன்னா சேர்ந்து போவோம். ஒன்னா சேர்ந்து போகணுட்டா எங்கே போனா? இதை ஆக்டிவேட் பண்ணிவிடும். டீஆக்டிவேட்டட் ஸ்டேட்டில் இருக்கு. Healing is activated. Code வந்துட்டோம். எங்கே போனோம்? இவர்கிட்டயா? பேசுவோம்.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator?
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he—
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you. Out on your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Okay. முதல்ல போய் அந்த
Seems like a new discovery.
அந்த அதிகாரிகிட்ட நம்ம பேசட்டோம். என்ன பண்ணணும் தெரியலையே. கீழே தான் போகணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அந்த சைடு போகணுமா? இந்த சைடில் ஒன்றும் இல்லையே. ஒன்று இருக்கு. அங்கே ஒன்று இருக்கு. பீகான் எக்கான். ஒரு மாடு சுற்றி விளையாடிக்கிட்டு இருக்கு கைஸ். என்னாச்சு அதுக்கு? மாடு மாயமாக போச்சு. இங்கே இருக்கு இன்னொரு பீக்கானு. அங்கே இருக்கா? நம்ம இது மாதிரி வரக்கூடாது. பறந்துட்டே போவோம் கிளைடரில். இதாங்க மாயக்கிட்ட மேலே மறுபடியும் ஏறிக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஏஞ்சலிக்காவா? கிளைடரில் போவோம் கைஸ்.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
They don't look like soldiers.
ஏதோ சம்பவம் நடக்க போகுது.
What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Please don't arrest us. We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequence?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
இதுலயும் சேஜாடா. சோலியை முடிச்சிட்டாங்க. காலி. அவங்க திருடனுங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Surrender your stuff. A tough one, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids. Don't test our patience. Just do as you
இவங்களுக்குலாம் மனசாட்சி காமிச்சிருக்கணும். முதலே முடிச்சு விட்டுருக்கணும். அவ்வளோதான் முடிஞ்சு பேட்டர்.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender. Take us in.
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and we ain't got the balls to rob the army. Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us just...
No, wait. What I gave them was more than enough for them to make it to Jinzhou. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
யாஷின் வந்து கருத்தை போட்டு விட்டாங்க.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in it.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make it. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jianxin. I will
Fine, fine. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus,
I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fit?
நம்ம எங்க போணும்? என்னடா இவ்வளோ பெரிய கேம்குள்ளே இவ்வளோண்டா வச்சுருக்கீங்க? ஓகே, இந்த பீக்கன் கம்ப்ளீட் ஆயிடுச்சு. நம்ம மறுபடியும் வந்த இடத்துக்கே போகணுமா? ஏதோ ப்ளூ டைமண்ட் மாதிரி இருக்கு, இது எடுத்துன்னு போவோம். ஸோ ஸ்லோகாது.
Leave it to me.
ஆஹா, உல்ஃபு. சண்டைக்கு போலாமா வேணாமா? உல்ஃப் இது வந்துச்சு பாருங்க, ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி. ரெண்டு ஃப்ரீக்வன்சியா? பெருசு நம்ம அப்சர்வ் பண்ணிடுவோம்.
Remnants of the past.
இந்த சின்ன பையன் நானா 2 வந்தா 1 தான் அப்சர்வ் பண்ண முடியும். காட் இட். அங்க என்ன இருக்கு டாப்ல? ஓடுற மாதிரி சிம்பிள். இல்ல ரன்னிங் ரேஸ் சேலஞ்சாடா. கீழே ஒரு டான்சன்ட் இருக்கு. லெவல் 10.
One more time. Moment of resonance.
இவன் தான் ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம அப்சர்வ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்ல ஸ்டோன் பையன். இவன் தான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு நம்ம கிட்ட மாட்டினான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நம்ம கிட்ட இருக்கும். இதுங்கள் தான் நம்ம கிட்ட இருக்கும். இது ஒன்று முடிச்சாதான் மாசு. 2 முடிச்சாச்சு, 3 முடிச்சாச்சு. என்னன்னு கூட தெரியல. சும்மா உடச்சிக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். இதுவாகவும் நம்ம மாறலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே ஓகே, இது வரைக்கும் நல்லா தான் போயிட்டு இருக்கு.
Leave it to me.
ஐயோ லெவல் 25. அதுவும் மெக்கானிக்கல் ரைடு. இது நம்ம ஆள் மாத்தோம்.
Strategic adjustment required.
பா அதான் இவ கதை முடிஞ்சிச்சு.
Keep it together.
பாஷ் பன்ஷா வேஸ்ட். ஓட் இப்போ என் கேங் மட்டும்தான் இருக்காளா? போச்சுரா.
Shape the shapeless.
இதை பார்த்து பயந்து பயந்து ஓட வேண்டியதாக்குதே.
Synchronization.
ஹெக்கா பாட்டு.
Give it my all.
இது ரிஸ்க்கு. கொஞ்சம் பவர்ஃபுல்லான இதுவாக இருக்கு. அவ்வளோதான், 3 பேர் கதையை முடிஞ்சிடுச்சு. இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுறது? லெவல் 16 வச்சுன்னு 25 மோத போனால் இதுதான் நடக்கும். இப்போ 3 பேரும் மறுபடியும் இருக்காங்களா?
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Manshai upgrade பண்ணியாச்சா?
Let's reach farther destinations together.
அவ்வளோதான், இவ்வளோ இதுக்கு மேலே பண்ண முடியாது. எல்லாமே 20ல் இருக்காங்க. இப்பயும் போய் தோத்தோன்னா ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. ஓ, சேவ் பாயிண்ட் மாதிரியா? இப்போ எங்கே போனோம்? இந்த மெக்கா ட்ரைடு கிட்ட மோத போகக்கூடாது கைஸ். சாரி, 3 பேர் தோல்வியும் முடிச்சு விட்டுருச்சு. யாரா இவனும் டீஃபா?
We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us.
இவனெல்லாம் சிங்கிள் ஹேண்ட்ல டீல் பண்ணலாம். நம்ம லெவல் 20, அவன் லெவல் 7 தான். முன்னாடி வந்தது லெவல் 16ல இருக்கிறவன் தூக்கி போய் லெவல் 25ல மோத விட்டேன். அதை வச்சு செஞ்சுட்டாங்க சார். மறுபடியும் இங்கே தான் வருது. ஓகே, இங்கே தானே அது எடுத்தோம். இன்னொன்று வந்துருக்கா? வந்துட்டு இருக்குப்பா. போன தடவை இவங்க கூட தானே மோதணும்.
Master Tianxing, are you all right?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Okay, வந்தாச்சு.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go! Move! What is it? Why are we still not done? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, an outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'm sorry. Could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the...
Okay,
Exactly.
guys.
Just make sure they're safe. The medics will thank you.
It's so busy here. Supplies, so this is... Most people would think this is exactly what our military...
Okay, guys, இதோட இதை முடிச்சுக்கிறேன். நம்ம நாளைக்கு சந்திப்போம். Bye, guys.